Welcome back. As we all know, it's probably not great for our chess development to play against bots, but I did notice some new bots on chess.com and I'm curious to play them. Also, it probably doesn't hurt as much as some people say it does because sometimes bots do play interesting moves and we have to learn how to respond to them. The 5 new bots I discovered here are great artist bots. Donatello from Italy, Raphael also from Italy, Artemisia, maybe? Looks like also from Italy, and Michelangelo and Leonardo, all from Italy. I assume at least 4 of those are related to a new movie that has come out very recently. I don't know how long these bots will be up here. A lot of times these promotion bots only stay on for a few days. I'm going to start with the lowest rated one and just play until I can't play anymore or until I get roundly beaten by one of them, which might be the first bot. Let me make sure that is cropped correctly. It does look like I've got everything on the screen, so I'm going to click choose for that first bot. Let the computer choose the colors. Challenge, no help of any kind. And I will open with E4. And as usual, I will ignore the bot's chat. Sometimes it might be interesting. I'm pretty sure that's a bad move, but I'm not sure how to immediately punish it, because a queen check here would just be met with the pawn moving forward. Should I go ahead and take the full center? I think maybe I should. That also doesn't look great. I think I can push past it. Plus that pawn is defended, but I kind of want to push past it. I'm not sure if that's the best move or not, because I was thinking of putting the bishop on c4 to help aiming here, but now I can't because of where this pawn is. But I can play this to prevent them from playing b4, I guess. Yeah, that's what they would have played if I had put my queen over there. Let's do this, and then I can move this pawn if need be, unless they block it right now, which they didn't. So I'm going to go there. I don't know if en passant was the best. Maybe I should have gone straight back, but we're going to trade queens now. They're going to lose their right to castle. I'm going to try to castle myself if I can. Let's see. I'm first going to develop this bishop here. Not sure. Are they trying to line up here in case I castle? I don't know for sure. I also want to get this knight out, but I'm not sure where. Let's see. That pawn is still defended by their bishop, but I am going to go ahead and castle despite all these pawns coming forward. I can get this knight out this way, but then where's it going? In here? In here? I don't know. Oh, maybe there. Let's try that. We'll try to go there with it. To c5. Okay, they've added a defender to c5 before I even got in position to attack it. But did that give up anything? Oh, it gave up this pawn, didn't it? If I take that pawn, do they have any sort of discovery? No, they don't. I think I will just take their e-pawn. I'm up 1 pawn, but that's not significant. Not yet. And then I have a pretty nice outpost right there, but I'm not sure which piece is the best to put on it. I can also aim at this pawn, but I guess they could defend it. The rook, maybe? No, they won't defend it with the rook. Can they defend this pawn? They can move it, I guess. What if I went here, induce them to move it, then I have a nice square for my knight right there on f5. Let's try that and see if they move it. Because that would be great to have my knight in there. They didn't. Okay, gonna come around to this way. Because they've left I can just take that now. And do that. I'm challenging their rook. They did not attempt to move their rook. I will take it. And I can check, but it won't really help, will it? Not sure where that is aiming for. Oh, I guess to keep me from coming back here. That's a check. Okay. And then that's a check. The king would either have to go back or over here. Let's see. It would be nice if it had gone back over there. Actually, it wouldn't have made any difference. What can I do here? Can I get this bishop to come around some way? No. Can come here and threaten their bishop, which doesn't have a lot of places to go. I would still take it there, but it could go this way. Okay, so maybe that's not great. Maybe I just leave that where it is. But I can lock that pawn in place with this and threaten the bishop now. And then it'll go there and threaten my other knight, which it didn't go there. Okay, I guess it was protected. All right, that's, I guess, aiming for one of these squares. I want to go ahead and get their bishop, I think. And then that pawn will be mine, maybe. Once they take back, there'll be nothing defending this pawn, I think is how this is going to work out. And then the knight is pinned to the rook. Oh, they got my bishop, though. I'm still a piece ahead, and I can check and win their rook here. Should I let them have the knight or the rook? That looks like where we're headed with this. Or I could protect the knight, but then they get their rook out of there. And they could take my bishop, but then I get to save my knight somehow, maybe. Nope. Yeah, that'll save it. Okay, let's see if they want the bishop or the knight. It's up to them. They didn't want either one of them. Okay. Well, I can't save both of them, can I? I was kind of hoping they would take there and then I would have a discovered check, but they didn't take either one of them. So I'm... which one would come in more handy? I'm so far ahead I don't think it matters, but the knight could get away here, assuming they take the bishop. They didn't take the bishop either, so I will bring it back, and then once they let me, I can take that pawn. Okay, they've still got the pawn defended. All right, let's go this way. And what do I want to do here? I need to start breaking through somehow. Let's get a rook on an open file. Okay, now they're not defending that pawn. Are they heading here? I don't know. Maybe they're just looking for a safe place to park it or coming in this way. I don't know. I'm going to see if they want that pawn after all. They did not. Okay, I'll take it. Still not sure what they're doing over there. Should we threaten the knight and see where it wants to go? It didn't want to go anywhere. Okay, well, every trade helps me at this point, so I will take it. And then I'll come in behind these pawns. And since that's a light squared bishop, it can't do anything here. It can keep me from bringing this rook over, but I wasn't going to. I was going to push this pawn with this rook behind it. Okay, let's see if the bishop wants to move now. It did not. Okay. Well, then I'll just push this pawn. Their king is trapped in these 6 squares here because the rook is defended. So I think it'll have safe moves and nothing else can really work except for their h-pawn. I think we've got this. And even after I promote, there will be a square available. And check. And mate. Okay. That took 40 moves against a 750. Oh, that's new, isn't it? Did it always say share right there? I think they've changed this. Also, it's dark now. Well, I like that. I strongly dislike when you select dark mode on a website and then there are huge chunks of it that were still very bright. Chess.com had a lot more of those early on, but they've changed one after the other. They've changed all the pages that were left bright to dark if you've selected dark mode, and they finally changed this box. I'm going to click Save Game. I know I forgot that in a couple of the past ones. I'm going to click Game Review. There was a quote that showed up there very quickly, and then it disappeared. Oh, okay. I thought I had made at least one mistake, but it says no. I didn't make any mistakes or blunders, and the bot only made 2 mistakes. And the ratings estimator said I played like a 1450, so I feel pretty good about that. But it looks like the bot's mistakes were very early. Let's just switch here. And yeah, that was an inaccuracy. And it's called the Barnes defense. I'm surprised. That actually has a name. And I was supposed to play d4. Okay. And that was the mistake on move 2. Oh, I was supposed to take it. Well, I didn't know. I played the second best move. Oh, and c4. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, because I had already thought about putting my bishop over here to exploit their f-pawn weakness. F7 weakness. But yeah, c5 would have been a good idea, I guess. Oh, wait, it's changed. While I was talking about it, it doesn't say c5 anymore. It says knight to d2. Interesting. Okay. Was there a big break early? That wasn't bad. Knight to a3. Okay, yeah, you see the computer's always suggesting these. a5, or wait, it's not saying knight to a3 anymore. Okay, it gave up on that. Now it's saying knight to e2, which would have blocked in my bishop. Ah, it was just good and brought us back to almost even, except for that, which was I supposed to take it? I saw the en passant move show up there briefly, but then it disappeared. f4 is now my best move. And it counted that as inaccurate. Well, taking with the queen was... I still wasn't very far ahead here. Surprisingly, I thought I was maybe +1 here because they had lost their right to castle. That was my best move. That was not. Castling is currently listed among my top 3, top 2. Okay. Well, but I didn't. I got that bishop out first. Okay. They moved that bishop twice. That's actually kind of a human mistake, but still not that very... I'm not very far ahead. Okay, there was a mistake. And I should have played rook to d1 because the bishop's not defended. But that would have just made them bring the king up to defend it, right? Or e5. I'm not sure what e5 would have done other than get them to take one way or the other. Yes, my knight's defending that square, but nothing else is. They have 2 pieces defending that square. Okay, I don't understand that. But I didn't do it, so... Okay, that was right. They blocked the defense of that pawn. Okay, I don't need to go any farther. I'm up +2 here according to the Stockfish. So... let's click the next one. which is over here. Check my time. Okay. The next one is Raphael. Random, challenge, play. Now this one's rated 1250. I don't always beat bots rated 1250. Okay, that's the ready. Okay, I remembered that before I looked. And I don't remember. I know it's not e5 because they can just take it. So is it? I think it's just knight to f6 and see what they play. They played that. Okay. Well, let's play this. Get me a center pawn in there, controlling some squares. And then controlling another center square here. I can put the knight behind it. Looks like they're going to play e4 here. No, they did not play e4. Well, then I can play e5, I think, and get a big center. But that's an actual opening, I think. It's now called the King's Indian Attack Sicilian variation. It started as the ready, but transposed into an older opening. My understanding of transpositions is that whichever opening is the most well-known, or the oldest, most studied, that's the one that gets precedence. So if you have a newer or unusual opening, more rare opening, and it crosses paths with one that exists and is, more common, then that's the one that gets precedence. I guess I can put my bishops out here too. Like so, and all those pawns are defended. I don't know if I'm ready to castle yet. Let's see, that's defended. Oh, but the bishop isn't. Okay. Should I push it up, or if I push it up, they're going to play that, aren't they? Or should I draw it back? I don't know. I could push it up and then come in here after they play g5. If they play g4, I don't know. Or should I? No, if I do that, they'll take this. I don't want them to take that just yet. Okay. And this. Okay. Nice. So if they take that, my d pawn won't be defended anymore. So I should put my queen up here, I think. That defends this and this. Okay. And now I want to put my pawns on light squares, I think. Not sure which way to go because I have a dark squared bishop. I also want a castle, but they have this bishop over here, so I probably don't want to castle queenside. Let me castle here, and that way I can get a rook into this when I start pushing pawns. But I can't return. Oh wait, that pawn is protected. I didn't even see that. Let's see. If I play here, are they just going to push forward? I don't know. Let's find out. I have multiple pieces defending that square. They have multiple pieces attacking it, so I don't know if they'll take or push. They pushed. Okay. Well, I guess take it. Okay. And now put a rook on the open file. I always get dinged by the game reviews for that. Let's see. That's not aiming. Oh, that's aiming here. That's okay. I was just about to bring my queen down like this because I was thinking about putting it behind the bishop there like this and maybe coming over for some shenanigans over on the king side. I don't know. What does that do? Maybe they have a secret plan I don't know about yet. Let's see. I can put another attacker on that square, but then they could push. But then I could just come back and then I don't know what I would do. Or should I play here and then there? Oh no, then they could just push. And I'd be kind of stuck. What if I played here so I could get my knight in this way? And then into there? No, that doesn't help. They have two pieces guarding that square. I have no idea. I could try to work another knight around over there. They've also, I noticed, they've kept this dark squared bishop from going anywhere. I don't know. Let's go back to my original plan of aiming all my pieces at that. Oh, I took the defender off of that pawn. Well, very good of them to notice. And now that pawn's not defended. And they're attacking it 3 times, so I can't defend that pawn. Okay. I don't know. I may have lost to this one. Like I said, there's no guarantee with bots rated this high that I'm going to beat any of them. I kind of assumed that was going to happen. Now I kind of wish, since they moved their bishop, that I still had my queen over here, but I don't. Maybe I can get my queen over there somehow. Oh, I thought it would go one further to aim for checkmate, but it didn't. There's no threat here, and there's no threat there, unless I move my queen, which I was about to, and I'm down a full piece. Okay. Because I sacrificed the knight for that. Okay. I did. I remember. I was there. Let's see. If I leave my queen defending that, what can I do about? I have to be careful here. Should I push this pawn? Or should I just push it here and make that bishop do something? No, because then it can take my knight. And being down, I don't know if I want to trade for that. Wow, this bot's playing really tough. Let's see what the queen wants to do. It just wanted to move back one. Now I can fork these 2 pieces, right? And win the bishop for a pawn? Is that what I can do? No, because the bishop would just take there. I almost did that. Wow. I almost did that. Do I have anything? I probably need to bring this bishop back. Oh, wait. I can check. Is that a good idea? No, maybe not. Because where their queen is, I can't bring my queen down there. Maybe I should have done that earlier when their queen wasn't on that square. Their queen is on that square now. And again, I'm down a piece, so I don't think offering a queen trade's a good idea. Here. Then I would have 2 pieces defending that. Let's try that. See what happens. Oh, they're coming after my bishop? Okay. Can I bring it back? Is that a good idea? I'm still looking at f5. Oh, no, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not looking at f5 now. Okay. I mean, then they take, I take, and then they get an extra pawn out of that deal. If I go forward, I assume they're just going to take it. And when I take back, oh no, I have 2 pieces defending that square. And then once the pawn's out of the way, my queen will be able to come in here. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, now they have 4 pieces attacking that square. Okay. And if I play f5, then I've lost one of my defenders here. I'm ready for this one to be over. Let's see what happens. They took it. Okay. Let's take their... Now they can just take that with their knight. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that was free. Okay, check. Oh. Oh, and now I moved my queen, so I can't block that anymore. Okay. Well, I think I've lost this one. Oh, they didn't take with their queen. Nice. Okay. Well, yeah, I have lost this one for sure. Okay. Okay. No, I don't want a rematch. Well, before I click the game review, I will click save game, but I'm just going to guess that the bot made some mistakes and I didn't notice them. I didn't take advantage of them because bots 1250 usually, I mean, even higher rated bots, 15, 1800, whatever, make mistakes. But at this level and below, they tend to make what we think of as obvious mistakes. And I apparently missed them. I did not find a single hole in the bot's armor. And that's on me, as it usually is. Well, I had 1 miss, 1 blunder, and 1 mistake. The bot made 2 mistakes. Okay, so there were 2 opportunities, and it only lists my mistakes in this list. So wait, it said I played like an 1150 this time. Okay, well, that's pretty close to my actual rapid rating, which is 1194 right. Where are the bot's mistakes? I'm just going to click through here and see which ones it says are the bot's mistakes. Well, we played book moves out to move 6. Okay. Was best. Excellent. Excellent. Best. Okay. My queen moving up was an inaccuracy. That was excellent. That was best. Again, where's the bot's first mistake? Right there. Okay. And it's not listed as a miss for me to take back. Switch over to the analysis board. I doubt it's -1. That's 0.5. Okay. Between -1 and +1. Okay. And taking back was my 3rd best move. H5 and A5. Right up there in the top 3. But my best move is what I played. Sigh of relief. That was inaccurate. That's B4, right? It says knight to B4 was my best move. Okay. Well, I'm not going to play that. But otherwise, H5 or H6. The reason I'm not going to play that is I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's aiming is. Oh, was it aiming in here to get me an outpost? I know what outposts are, especially for knights. Advanced squares where a pawn protects it and the opponent no longer has pawns back here that can attack it. As far as definitional, I think that's a pretty clear definition of what an outpost is. But I'm not yet an expert on them, and maybe I never will be, but I don't know what to do with it once it gets there. I also don't know why the opponent couldn't just dislodge it at some point. They still have a light squared bishop, so they could attack it that way. They still have a knight, and it might take a few moves for the knight right next to mine to get there, but it could also attack that at some point. But maybe that's what knight to b4 was about. But instead, I played an inaccuracy, which was to bring this back. I was looking at that, but the problem is that now I only have 1 defender on this pawn, and I moved it. I think that was one of my problems. Okay, that was inaccurate. Didn't know what it was for because there's a pawn, but this isn't a battery because the pawn's in the way. H5, H6, knight to E7. But instead I went there because I was lining up with this bishop. I had no idea. I've mentioned before in this channel, I'm bad at making plans. And this is a really good example of that. I have pieces and I'm looking to see what's defended. You know, these pieces are defending things. This is patrolling this diagonal. This is defended, that's defended, and so on. but I wasn't sure what I'm supposed to do next. Since I'm not under attack, not in check, my opponent's not making serious inroads into my territory, what am I supposed to do? The center's closed, so I was happy to have 2 knights, because they seem to get through closed centers better than bishops, but not always. But yeah, as far as making a plan, I had no idea what my plan was supposed to be there. What should I have played again? H5, H6, or knight to E7? Maybe okay, I think I did mention something about trying to get another knight over there, but maybe that came a little later. Okay, so that was inaccurate. Getting close to even. That didn't do anything. And again, knight to B4, or H5, or A6. Okay, yeah, that was a blunder. Did I ever get the advantage back after that point? No, I did not, because we're right there right now, I think. Yeah, that's the blunder that put the bot ahead, and I never had the advantage again. Wow. And so far, we've only come across one mistake of the bots, and that was there. Move 12. The bot didn't make a mistake until move 12. The thing said the bot had 2 mistakes. Where was its other mistake? Let's just go. Okay, that was my mistake. That was inaccurate. Okay, that was the bot's other mistake, but it's still ahead, plus 1.5. Oh, and I should have played F5 here. I did all that prep to play F5, but then I didn't do it because of this threat on the bishop. But I still would have been behind, plus 1.4, if I had played my best move. That's their best move. And then I take their bishop. Would have been temporarily even on material. But now they can take here, and they're still up plus 1, and they're up a piece. I don't know why it's not plus 3, but it's plus 1.2. So yeah, even if I had played F5 there, I still would have been behind. I was behind the rest of the game. All right, well, I'm done. I'm not going to go into more advanced bots if I can't beat the 1250 bot. But if you would like to try it, they're available here who knows how long. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time here. I'll see you next time.